There's a lot of war and words against the benefits to the families of Agniveer martyrs. After the Rahul Gandhi has tweeted the video of Ajay Kumar's family not getting the proper compensation and the ex-gratia amount who has attained the martyrdom in the month of January. It is a lot of confusion there, whereas the defense ministry has already released a statement that 98 point something lakhs has been deposited in the accounts of the family of Ajay Kumar already. But what is the procedure, what are the rules, and what these martyrs families are getting after their family members is fallen in the line of duty? We are joined with us Colonel Dinesh to understand, and he can throw some light on this entire issue, that according to rules, what are the rules for the Agniveers, what are the rules for their families, and what are the benefits they are getting, the families are getting after their family members attain the martyrdom. Sir, my first question is that Agniveer scheme has been launched. We know all about Agniveer schemes, but if you can put some light on this, that the Ajay Kumar's case is one of the example. So many Agniveers are contributing their lives in the line of duty. What the families are getting, what the ministry rules, what is the compensation amount, are they getting any job? I mean, family members are getting any job? Can you please explain and put everything into perspective?
See, let me tell you one thing. If you ask any of the army officers, defense officers worth salt, nobody likes this scheme. Because this scheme is making a class within a class among our Jawans from the very day one. Number two, we are not coming into army for money. It's not a rozgar. We are coming here with a jazba, naam, namak and nishan, for which we fight and give our life also on the borders. Now, if we have initially, this Agniveer came when they said ki they will be for 4 years time, 6 months training, and then they will be getting, non-contributory, what you can say, ki life insurance will be done for these guys. They will get ex-gratia also if they die, and by the time they finish their 4 years, they will be probably having around 25 lakh rupees, and then it's a big, huge amount as per the government, very big amount that he can start his second career. Now, what a career can be started with 25 lakh rupees? And is that the status of a Jawan of defense forces of so-called modern India?
So
I defy that.
That we have already seen and debated a lot regarding the scheme of Agniveer and this 25 lakh part also. But now what we need to understand is, what is the ex-gratia amount that has been decided for the Agniveers who attained the martyrdom?
See, let's come down to the recent controversy. I'm not a political man. I'll talk like in defense force personnel. Both of them are correct. Mr. Rahul is also correct, and Shri Rajnath Singh ji is also correct. Because Rahul ji visited this house on 29th of May. By that time only, the insurance money of 50 lakh rupees or so had been received by this family. And when they were asked, have you got any money from army side or something? And in layman language, probably they said they haven't got anything, and they are being promised day and night. And this martyrdom took place on 18th of January. So once the other party came to know that somebody has visited the martyrs' house, this generally happens. We are becoming, these martyrs are not being looked at from, that kind of respect which they deserve. It has been more mingled with the Rajniti and all, that he has visited, so let's get the money to him so that this doesn't become a criteria. 10th of June, probably, if I'm not wrong, the 48.36 lakh rupees or 39 lakh rupees was paid for as ex-gratia from the defense forces side.
Is 48.3 is the ex-gratia amount that was decided for the Agniveers?
Yeah, that's exactly. And other than that, 67 lakh rupees more which they are talking about are various perks and privileges or amount allowances which generally you get, but they say that they have to be verified. Now, I fail to understand, hasn't Agniveer been verified before putting into the defense force?
Just a second, sir, just a second, one by one. So you said that 48.3 lakhs is the ex-gratia amount that was decided for the Agniveers in the case of martyrs. Right. And what about the 67 lakhs that was mentioned by Ministry of Defense that the family will get? What are these perks? What are these 67 lakhs is for?
See, there are different headings for this, and this amount, which probably 67 lakh rupees they are talking about, has to be with this number of days he has served, and all other things which they calculate at the CDA, combined defense accounts level and all, and then it is paid to us after the person is retired or after his death or something like that. But question is here that 6 months should not be taken to pay all these things to a martyr's family who's already grieved. I think it would be more appropriate if a time was set, about 15 days, 20 days, let's take it 30 days, in a single window system kind of a stuff, that it has to be paid within so much of time so that they feel respected or something. Second thing is that, are we comparing martyrdom with money? That's a very serious question. Nobody is doing favor by paying to their defense forces.
This is what I'm trying to ask you, that what they deserve, what the family deserve. Family says they have received almost 99 lakh rupees. 50 lakh is the insurance amount, and 48.3 lakhs is the amount that was deposited in the accounts of the family of Ajay Kumar. And what about this insurance money? Is the insurance money's premium was being deposited by Agniveer themselves, or the government is paying?
See, there are many things which he will be depositing from his end, which will be paid to him later on, and with that, some little other things also which government gives after the retirement or martyrdom. But where I'm sad is that, see how the Ajay Singh's case is being discussed vis-a-vis his martyrdom and vis-a-vis money payments. This is really putting the morale down. You know, this is an extreme sacrifice which a person makes for the country. And now today, see the condition of the house of Ajay in the TV, which you must have seen. One young sister, old father, you can't give him pension to that family? You can't? If that be so, then tomorrow, why should other Ajays come up? Then there will be substandard Ajays which will be coming up who are not getting any kind of job anywhere. So they will say, okay, finally, let's try army. So that kind of stuff will come into army. And where will the standard of army will go?
So you again jumping to the Agniveer scheme. I again wanted to bring you back on the rules of Agniveer scheme for the Agniveers who has contributed their lives to the country in the line of duty as well. Just because this is just one case, Ajay Kumar's case is just one case, are the other Agniveers are getting the benefits and the money and ex-gratia, including insurance scheme, on time? This is the major question, just because lot of politics is being played. But in the middle of that, Ministry of Defense is saying that 98.3 lakh has already paid to his family, and in fact the rest amount, the pending amount of 67 lakh, that will also be paid. So this is the only amount that has been decided for the family of the martyrs.
Imagine Ajay Singh's case has come in limelight, and that's how his payment is going on. So you can imagine what will happen to others. Now it has been, it's a fact that after a person in defense forces dies or is martyred, people go and visit his family for first 2 days. After that, nobody goes. That you come with me, I can show you n number of cases nearby us. So that social respect and that respect which was there in the administrative chain has gone down badly. 1973, a defense pay commission used to be there, which was taken away from us by Congress party. I would first request Rahul Gandhi ji that if really feels so about defense forces, kindly agree to it that it was a wrong decision, number one, and ask it as a demand now that if you ever come to power, you will launch defense pay commission back for the defense forces. Then we will agree, yes, you do respect defense forces. As far as the other parties under BJP, as on date today, in one rank, one pension, I think people are sitting in Jantar Mantar, left, right, so many Jawan, JCOs, and lot of discrepancies are there in one rank, one pension also. So if the other party, or let's take it, the present government is so strongly feels about defense forces, let them come out and with a span of, let's take 30 days, Clear up this one rank, one pension issue also. Then we will say, okay, finally. As far as Agniveer is concerned, let me tell you, Ajay Singh's case is in limelight. Other people, those who have given their life, I'm very sure that if media visits them, you will come to know the truth.
So my another question is that normally the families are getting the benefits as ECHS and the medical benefits also after any of the family members served in the forces, either defense forces, either Navy, Army or Air Force. Either the Agniveer families are getting those benefits, free medical treatment, canteen cards and anything else?
Nothing of that sort. कुछ नहीं है. सिर्फ 25 लाख रुपए, you just take 25 lakh rupees, go home and be a businessman.
That's it.
That's it. Now initially they started 50%, 40, 25% take. When the people, first batch went for training, 50% of Agniveer ran away from the training itself. Then they said, okay, fine, 50% we will take. Now they have come to now 60%, saying 7 years of service. In defense forces, there is one short service commission rank of army officers who come for 5 years, and most of them are taken because of shortage of officers, and they're made permanent. But that rank is there, which was created after 1962 war when we had shortage of defense forces. But those people who are not taken there, when they come out after 5 years or 6, 7 years, or taking extension up to 10 years, what can they do outside? And what will Agniveer do outside after 7 years? Neither his training of 7 years will be of any use to people out this thing. Okay, if you want to make it 40% people will come out of Agniveer, kindly give them the lateral entry into BSF, into CRPF, into other paramilitary forces. Direct, train bande hai. You are getting the trained people straight away. Then why hang the issue? How much time it takes for government to take the decision? Okay, fine, 60% we will retain in armed forces and 40% of people will be taken into the paramilitary forces. So that gives them little bit of this thing. The families also, okay, fine, our child or our brother or our husband is not going to be unemployed after these 7 years. Now, if you don't take away this kind of a, thinking or this kind of a, what you call it, the person is feeling, slightly, I don't have any kind of a job, this thing, security. After we doing 7 years service, now they are calling it Sainik Samman. But give them a Samman properly. Na?
So you mean to say, my last question is that whatever has been decided for the Agniveers, Ajay's family already got it. But the point is, according to you, that the benefits and the scheme need to be looked up to, that at least the families can get more benefits. This is what you are trying to say. Is there any portion left the family has not received so far according to the decided rules of Agniveer in the case of Ajay?
See, what not only me, all officers, whomsoever we have been discussing the cases, we all feel that a person who gives life for this country should be declared a martyr. His family should get a pension. He should be getting, his wife or dependent should be getting eligibility for canteen, for ACH, because they are the kind of gestures you are giving to them, not a big favors. You are looking after your forces or their families, so their morale always is up, So all these facilities which a normal martyr gets should be there, given to them. Number two, war-wounded people, we are forgetting about them. They should also be getting the same, because they have given their arms or legs or limbs or eye or whatever for the country. And you can't leave them on the roadside after 7 years. Number three, Agniveer, as per General Narwane, when he has totally declared that army was totally surprised by this decision of Agniveer. Now, my personal thought about it is, please have an inquiry on it. Who are those people who tried to disturb the structure which gave victory to India in 1948? We fought 62 with that training, 65, 71, Kargil, Siachen, Kashmir, Sri Lanka, East, everywhere we have proved the An Ban Shan of this country. Then who are those people who tried to disturb this? Are they right or wrong? Should be highlighted in front of the nation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for speaking to us. So, in fact, Colonel Dinesh Nain has put some light on this entire issue. The kind of compensation and ex-gratia amount that has been decided for the Agniveers, and even the insurance amount that the family was received in the case of Ajay Kumar, and even the other parts also, just because now the family is getting the financial assistance from Ministry of Defence. Other than that, no benefits has been given as per the Agniveer scheme. With camera person Lalit Kumar, this is Amandeep Dikshit for Times Now.